To become a millionaire in your 20s, here are the things you should start by doing. Funny thing was that when I checked through internet, most of what I was seeing on the internet was wake up early, plan your day. Those ones are not paramount. Those ones are afterthoughts. Number one thing you should work on to become a millionaire in your 20s is your mindset. Building the right and a prosperous mindset. I had a conversation with a friend sometimes, and I was like, oh, me, I just want to have money to comfortable, I can afford basic things of life. Somebody said, God forbid.
This family limited system is not going to fulfill your destiny. You are blessed to be a blessing. Listen, supernatural prosperity is for the transformation of nations.
Currently, if you ask me why I want to have so much money, not just for myself, for people to give out, to dash out, give it out. But now, here's the thing, right? Building a prosperous mindset was not something I did consciously, right? I just discovered that as I went on, as I was progressing, months were going, weeks were going, I discovered that my mindset was expanding so much. There was so much possibility. So just expanding and expanding. There's a poverty mindset, there's a prosperity mindset, there's an abundance mindset, there's a scarcity mindset, right? And these mindsets are as a result of our environment. For example, I know someone, I don't want to take this Milo because this is the last Milo, and when this Milo is over, what will I take again? There's a scarcity mindset. If you grew up in a house where her dad is a tech person, her dad can spend as much money on tech, but he's going to be like, why are you spending that much money? And it's not our fault, but our environment is what conditions our mindset. It's fine for you to grow up in that kind of environment, but it is not fine for you to remain that way. Here are a few things that I did to build my mindset. First of all, I would say that I'm kind of in a conflicting environment, right? So around me, there are not so many rich people, or around me there are not so many people where I can say that, oh, these are my mentors or these are my decisions. But is exposure. Go out, cities, open your eye, go to where they are pricing by 1 millionaire. I've not done it, but when I do this, I'm going to make a video about it. Go out, see things. I remember in secondary school, that time I just finished from secondary school, there we are going for hangouts, we're going for class hangouts, and then walk around ShopRite, so enter shops, we'll do like our buying things. It's like those people that year, like you already knew that some sets of people used to do those kind of things. What we are doing is that we're expanding our mindset. You can do this. Also, one day you come back and buy this shoe. Also, one day you own this shop. Do you understand? But I will give my parents or my dad a big applaud. I remember, was it 3 or 4 years ago, we went, my parents won't take us to certain places, right? But I remember this place, my dad took us to this place, and we were all looking around, we're like, wow. And my dad was like, that is good, that's why I brought you here, to expand your mindset, to expand your thinking, that there's so much you can do. 1, 2, I'll say attending conferences, right? There are financial literacy platforms. I knew of Money Africa, but currently I am glued to Golen. Golen is a financial literacy platform that teaches young people how to make money, multiply their money, manage their money, invest. So I totally recommend following them on their social media platform. I'll leave the handle on the screen. So when you hear of financial literacy program, when you hear of finance conference, go. Most of it, they are free. It may not be financial literacy conferences, as long as it's a meeting of people, you'll be blown away. You will see somebody that carry back 200,000, and your mind is not expanding. Are you joking? Go out, go to places, travel, see places, observe. Some people will say that you can go to a car show and just look at and point the car you want, all those kind of things. You're registering something in your mind. It's easy for us to say that, oh, I want to be a millionaire. When they give you an option, in fact, let's do this assessment. How much do you think, if they give you now, you have made it in life, you have blown in life?
I'm not God.
Whatever amount that came to your mind just now, it just shows the kind of mindset you have. For example, Otedola in 2018 was in debt of $1.4 billion. To show you that he had a billionaire mindset, in 2024, Forbes carried him for worth over $1.8 billion. If it was somebody with a poverty mindset, you're like, oh, I'm dead, oh my God, I'm dead, that kind of thing. But somebody, he knew that there's possibility, like there's so much I can do, like I cannot give up here. What you see, what you hear, what you watch, what you read, they blow your mind. Another thing I'll tell you, books. Read books. Psychology of Money is one I recommend. Richest Man in Babylon is another book I recommend, and so many other books helping you think large, removing a poverty mindset. So for me, one of the things that really helped me, okay, messages as well. If you are a Christian, Beyond Every Penny by Pastor Ayo Ajani, there's series 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's up to 5. I also have Spiritual Warfare by Pastor Lawrence Oyo, episode 6 and episode 10. They'll just talk about like the possibilities of God. Another thing I did, that should be 4, scriptures, right? I ate the scripture. In fact, I am still eating the scriptures. When you read in Genesis that when God says green up, grow in every variety, planting seeds. I don't know how you interpret the Bible. I don't know. But we also have things like, my God is sufficient, for my God will supply all my needs. My dear, I ate scriptures. So write them down, place them on your wall. And that's also another thing I did this year. And also affirmative words. Like, I got a whole of some of them from Global Tammy on Instagram. Things like, there's nothing small about OSAS. I'm going to be prosperous. So you have to write it out. You have to confess it. You keep saying it until your head registers it. You just have to go all out and make sure you build a right mindset. Honestly, this thing is beyond confessing it, beyond writing it. You have to constantly consume until your brain sees the elasticity. 2 things you should do if you want to become a millionaire in your 20s is vision. In Genesis, the Lord told Abraham that as far as you can see, it is yours. So what are you seeing in the next 5 years? What are you seeing in the next 10 years? Vision. Habakkuk said, write the vision, make it plain. Write the vision, make it plain. There's no way you will write on your wall that, see, in this life, I want to own Royce Roy. I want to go to land banking. I want to go into Airbnbs. As you are seeing it on your wall, as you are waking up, you are seeing it. Osas, time is going. You are sleeping, time is going. So write the vision, make it plain. And I really don't know. I feel like there's still something that the Lord has to do with writing the vision and making it plain, because I've seen it mysteriously. Like, even as little as oh God, please, I want to finish it in 1 hour. I don't know, when I just set that time, I will finish in that 1 hour. So I'm just even talking about little tasks, not to think of other things, other advanced things like, okay, I want to be a millionaire at 20, I want to do this. And guys, this is not me telling you get rich. So those people that are going to Yahoo, it's just trying to tell you the type of mindset they have. They have a poverty mindset that, they can never be rich, and no matter how hardworking they are, they can never earn money. So let's go and collect people's money. I don't know, but it just really shows how low. You have so much more possibility than duping people of their money. It just shows the type of mindset you have. To be honest, when conversations come up about, can you marry a rich man? Can you marry a broke man? If you ask me, I'll say it's subjective, right? It depends on the mindset you have. It depends on the vision you have. Honestly, it's actually subjective. So it just depends. That's why if you're close to me, I've told you, these are the things. Like, I've eaten a lot of scriptures. I've heard so many things. I've gained exposure. And I've told people with my food shares, I cannot be broke. Cannot be broke. I cannot be poor. And these are the kind of things I have seen. Your mindset is very important. And writing your vision, your dreams are valid. And that's the thing about this mindset thing, right? You have to think it in your mind before you can actually become a reality. Your daddy's money is not going to make you the kind of money you deserve. Your uncle's money is not going to make you the type of money you deserve. It's only you. Nobody's going to save you. If you have the kind of mindset that nobody's going to save me, and in the words of MK Abiola was saying that poverty is like a stubborn goat. To keep the goat away, you must keep cane handy. So if you have this mindset, right, if you have an abundance mindset, if you have a rich mindset, I think that's the kind of mindset forex traders have. Because what kind of person will lose like 10 million naira, will lose like 20 million naira, and they'll still go back to the game and they'll still bounce up? So if you have this kind of mindset, even if you are starting from the scratch, even if you've gone to a peak and you crash down, with this mindset, you can become a millionaire and a billionaire. The third thing you should start doing to become a millionaire in your 20s is investments. For years, like when stories and conversations about investment have come up, I have actively wanted to go into investment. So investment is something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. The whole question is, even up to when I go for events, people always keep asking, what can I do? What investment can I do? What kind of investment can I do? And okay, I attended a conference this weekend, and there were four set of people in making money. They are the 95 workers, they are the self-employed, they are the business owners, and they are the investors. Out of these four categories of individuals, none of them can give you the type of money you deserve, unlike investments. Even business owners, if the business cannot survive without you, you can't make the kind of money you deserve. So investment is, you cannot strike out investment in becoming a millionaire and in becoming a billionaire, right? If it's over the years, being a 95 worker can never earn the type of money you deserve, except by using your 95 to fund your investment. I read a book by Robert Kiyosaki's wife, I've forgotten her name, and she said that financial independence is when you can live for the rest of your life without having to work and having your money work for you. That's investments. Period. There are a couple of things you could do as investments for you just starting out. Number one, we have land banking. That is real estate, buying lands. Number two thing, from my own research, is you could buy gold and sell it. That one is sure. I haven't done it, but I'm 100% sure gold will always appreciate. And I know of rappers, but I mean, we are young people. Who are you selling rapper to? So gold will always appreciate. So you can buy gold and sell it maybe after a few months. I don't know. I know of, if you buy the gold and sell it in a year time or 2 years time, it will appreciate. In fact, gold is another very important thing, just that you have to keep them safe, because if they steal your money, have saving in dollars, keeping your money in dollars. My friend saves through piggy vest. I do not recommend it, because obviously piggy vest, they have their own commission, they have their own cuts. They are not, it's a business, right? And I don't recommend it. So because dollars is increasing, imagine if I did that like 2 years ago, or if I did that a year ago at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, dollar was 1,000. Now dollar is almost 700 naira. It was a whooping 700 naira, almost double. That's the fourth one, stocks. But the thing about stock is that you also have, stocks is a bit stressful. It's very technical. I tried going into stock, but and I advise that if you're going into stock, you should have like a mentor, somebody that's telling you, okay, buy now, sell now, buy now, sell now, that kind of thing. But one ultimate thing I'll tell you about investment is that invest in the knowledge of that investment before you actually invest. Sense. What it means is that invest your time, your money, your effort in that investment before you actually start investing. Jesus. So for example, now I'm talking about land banking. For example, invest your time, research, pay for classes, whatever you have to do to understand how real estate works before you start carrying your money into real estate. So me personally, the investment I started this year was land banking, and I recommend 1159 any day. This is not sponsored at all. I recommend them 1159. And one thing I like about this company is the fact that you can pay instrumental payment, and they always have plans. I think the first time I heard the cheapest plan was 11,000. You can pay as low as 11,000 naira per month and secure your land for like for up to 2 years. Currently they just sold out the one of 13,000 naira per month for 2 years. And what is great about this thing is the fact that you can actually do it with 2 or 3 of your friends. And what happens is that they register the 3 of your names as a company, meaning that the 3 of you or the 2 of you or the 4 of you have equal rights. It's documents now. Nobody can carry another person's money and run away. Are you joking? You get equal rights. So 1159, I absolutely any day recommend. But meanwhile, what I'm just telling you, that disclaimer, please make further research. There's so much resources that you could download. What I am telling you are things that I've read years before I went into this land banking. I knew about land banking 3 years ago. 3 years ago in 2021, I kept on following them, watching the brand, seeing reviews and things like that before I went to. So please invest in the knowledge of the investment before you actually invest. I don't take credit for that, actually, by Dr. Stevie Akitayo. It's goal setting, right? But you also have to set your goals. So we have saving, we have budgeting. Saving is very important, budgeting is very important. When you say budgeting, okay, 10% of my money goes to emergency funds, 10% of this goes to necessity, 10% goes to luxury. One thing this goal setting does for you, it helps you cut down on a lot of things. So for example, if you are somebody that eats out a lot, you know that the money that you are using to eat out, you carry the money and invest. So goal setting helps you plan your finances. So for example, you are earning, okay, let's say for example 10,000 naira is coming at the end of every month. Okay, I say that, okay, I have 5,000 naira to keep. I'm a student, I need the money. 5,000 naira to keep for school, maybe 10% for books, that's 1,000. 10% for feeding, this for 10% for saving, 10% for investment. To be honest, this year I didn't really actively save because I was trying to invest, but which is not the best at all. And the truth of the matter is that the amount of money you save, the amount of money you put inside, the faster your investment goes. For me, I had a goal of how long I wanted my investment to go, and I knew that I didn't have the money that I was supposed to save, I put it into it, and which is not the best because you also need emergency funds for things like you don't have money or you lost your job. So another thing this goal setting will do for you will help you make realistic goals. So for me, I also had to get a job. I got a job at some point this year because I knew that I had a clear goal of what I wanted with my investment. So I had to get a job at some point this year. That job was a job. Because of I have a target amount of money I need to make, I went to airdrop. Honestly, up to today, I still don't understand the belief or what goes on around that airdrop. Airdrop is under cryptocurrency, and me, I used to say that I believe in cryptocurrency, but I don't feel like it's something you should put. And Adeife was saying that if you're hungry, don't go into cryptocurrency. Because hungry, so you're desperate. Cryptocurrency is for people that have eaten bellyful, or forex is for people that have eaten bellyful because they are not in a hurry. They understand the market very well before going into it, as compared to somebody that is hungry and you just want to make money. At the end of the day, you just waste your money. There's also investment like forex, but So another thing, because I had set clear goals, I had to go into airdrop. Initially, if you asked me like a month ago, I'm like, what is airdrop? That's a waste of money, waste of time, waste of energy. It's not sure, it's scam. Like, I say a lot of things about it. But because I had clear goals and I know what I want, I had to go into airdrop. I still don't believe in it, but the person that is helping me or is taking my hands through the airdrop and what to do, I trust that person very well. Because I know that person has been into forex for like 3 years, or what's 3 years, for like 4 or 5 years in forex industry and cryptocurrency. So I'm very sure that, and then I don't need any money to start. So I trust the person's judgment. So I'm just under the person's supervision. So I'm just like, any updates, please let me know, basically. So I'm literally the person's mentee. Tell me what to do. If not, I know good one. The fifth thing I'll tell you is skills. You have to learn skill. You have to offer service. You have to sell something to make money. I was watching Adeife's video and she said that she got her first 1 million naira by writing. That was a low budget thing. Somebody like me, Steph, I was once having a conversation with somebody this morning. I'm like, you can write. You don't know what God has done for you. I mean, I can write, but I don't think I can write that much. I don't think I can. At least I wrote my projects, but offer value, you learn a skill. If you are good with admin work, go and get a job. Offer value. I was telling somebody, me as I am like this, I started doing business as early as maybe my junior secondary school or my secondary school. Then primary school, there was a time I used to make bead. If I have one around, I'm going to take picture. There was a time I used to make bead. I've done Ankara Jota in secondary school. Money was not allowed in my secondary school, but I'll make Ankara Jota, carry it to school during visiting day. This is how I'll be walking up and down looking for my classmates, looking to collect my knowledge from them. So I can, what creative work can I not do? I can drive. If I go somewhere now and I need money, I'll go drive for you. I even remember one time I was in 100 level. I can't remember. I think that one of my roommates, she was just like, oh, she's feeling tired. I said, bring the clothes. I washed the clothes. She gave me money. I think that time it was like 1K. I collected 1K from her that day. So offer value. Me as I am, like, I can drive. I can do a little bit of fashion designing. I can plait hair a bit. I can create content. I'm a videographer. I'm a social media manager. Are you joking? Then I now went to school again. learn a skill today. People that can barb, learn how to barb, learn how to make hair. There are just so much thing. Offer value, learn a skill, get a job, and you'll be fine. And another thing moving markets in skill is online jobs, remote jobs. So there are social media managers, social media strategists, there are program developers, there are Java, there are virtual assistants, content writers. So there are also so many other remote work jobs you can learn online, and then you can also learn these things on Coursera, Udemy. Of course, those ones are paid, but I learned that on Coursera you can apply for scholarship. So there are so many courses. Just keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. Another thing I'll tell you under learning a skill is volunteer. When you learn these things newly, a lot of people will not want to trust you, right? So you want to volunteer, and volunteering will make you meet people of value. So people will just register in their mind that this girl did this thing for me. And people, when you just start babbling for the first time, a lot of people don't want to trust you. Me, I'm not even trusting. For a while, volunteer, use people as mannequin. You also get to know people in that industry, and volunteering is good. I also did a lot of volunteering this year, which exposed me to meeting people, connecting with people, and knowing more about my industry, right? This is a quick disclaimer that you have to be hardworking, you have to put in the work. Even though it feels like you are not getting there, still put in the work. Be hardworking, be dedicated. There's one boy in my church, my daddy was telling me that he saw him one day. He didn't even know that my daddy was watching him. He saw the car passing, and he told himself, one day I'll get this car. And my daddy was behind him. My daddy was like, that him too. He knew in his spirit, in his bones, that there's nothing that will stop this boy from doing it. So when I say I can't be broke, I'm not joking. We're not joking here. It takes a whole level of audacity. When you have this kind of mindset, you have a whole level of audacity. And mind you, be careful not to be greedy or to envy what you have. Be grateful for where you are, but be very focused, clear-cut vision of where you are going to. There was a time before I got my iPhone, I remember we went out somewhere, and I told my dad, oh daddy, this is the type of phone I want. This is the type of phone I'm talking about, that iPhone. And my dad told me, don't do that. You don't do that. Don't convert, don't envy. It's okay to admire. It's okay to use it to dream big. Our minds are like elastic band. It can stretch as far. You can only go as far as your mind can go. There are so many other money principles that you have to learn. I have learned money is paper. It can be spent, it can burn. But if you have this kind of mindset, if for any reason the money blows away, it burns up, you can build it up again. So money is paper, is a tool that should serve you, is a tool that should work for you, and not you being a slave to money. And that's where a whole lot of people get it wrong. They start reverencing money, all those kind of things. You should still hold your values highly, read books, exposure, and that's just keep learning and learning. The sky is big for every single person to fly. Everybody can become a millionaire, everybody can become a billionaire, and the sky, they say, the sky is my starting point. It's not, they say, personalize it. It is me. I am. In fact, say to Thelma, I am a billionaire, a trillionaire. There is nothing small about Osas. Osas will do great things. The works of our hands are blessed. The Bible says that I should stand before kings and not stand before me men. For my God shall supply all my needs. Deuteronomy 8:18. For God has given me the power to make wealth. Hey, you want to be broke? So my last and final tip is you must pray. You must pray. You must pray. Ebuka song say, I will pray, I will pray, I will pray. Oh, if I don't pray, Satan will make mess of me. The truth of the matter is that as you are trying your best, as you are being hardworking, struggling, as you are trying your best to make money and be wealthy for yourself, devil is also trying his own parts in making sure that you suffer, and then at the end of the day you say that God is not faithful. Pastor Major will say that the devil you are joking with is not joking with you. So devil is not joking with you. Devil wants to make sure that you suffer, you are unhappy, you don't make money. So we have to pray a lot. We have to pray a lot. Life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. So yeah, that's just really it about this video. I'm not making this video to say that I'm perfect, or I'm just sharing my story and sharing my journey, what has changed under God, right? I I didn't even, this was not something I premeditated. It just came to my head. I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, let's shoot. And it makes so much sense. My spirit aligns to it. So please, this is not just this. When I talk about poor mindset, this is not to reduce it to nothing. Even myself, I still have poor mindset. I said because there are still some bills I hear and I'm like, this money is so much. Why are you spending that much? Meanwhile, there's somebody thinking about what is there spending that much money. So let's be together, let's work together. This is also me giving a big hug and giving a huge encouragement to as many who have been hardworking, have the mindset, have the vision, and they feel like it's not working, it's not coming to pass, their dream is not coming true. Though it tarries, but at the appointed time it will happen, right? So keep faith alive. As long as you're alive, there's hope and there's so much you can do. So I'm sending you hugs, I'm sending you kisses, and yeah, do enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm rooting for you. Have a good day and bye. That's how I became a millionaire in Acts 22. This is everything Osas with Osas, and you want to click the subscribe button, like button, share this video with your friend, and comment. Feel free to ask me any question in the comment section, or tell me if you like this video and you like to see more of this video. Bye.